Good afternoon, Queens. I hope everyone is having a great day. I wanted to get on here to talk about what's going on in the world, okay? My main focus right now is this new COVID variant. I currently do not have my vaccine. I did have COVID last year, my youngest and I was able to recover, and my symptoms were very mild. However, it sent my anxiety skyrocket. So I've already had anxiety since I was a little girl, but I noticed that, COVID seemed to exacerbate the anxiety issue and just probably the pandemic and things that was going on in general with us in this world today in these past 2 years. So I'm hearing things now. Hearing that, the cases are rising again in all the states. I heard that LA, they rescinded their mask lift order. They're now wearing masks again. I don't know. So it's just like, it's worrying me. But, at the end of the day, I have to keep my head up. And I don't want a repeat of last year. Because what happened to me last year, I don't know if it could have been avoided, but I experienced so much after I had COVID and during the pandemic before I got COVID, and I didn't understand what was going on with me. I didn't know what I was experiencing. I thought that something was medically wrong with me. I would get dizzy. I would feel lopsided. I would feel heavy. I would feel like heart palpitations, and I was already anxious about what was going on. Every other day I felt like I had a symptom. I was sick. And nothing was wrong with me. And up until August of last year, when I finally did get sick, and I had, my job, the COVID center kept calling me every day. Oh, you might feel this one day, the next day you might feel that. Let us know if you feel dizziness. And every symptom that they said to let them know about, I experienced after they said it. So your subconscious mind, your mind, that is the 95% of the mind that we do not control. That is the part that will literally make you feel that you have every symptom, and you will physically feel those things because of the cortisol levels in your body and the adrenaline running through your body, So it's just a lot with this anxiety thing, and I just don't want it to be a repeat, of course, and it won't be. But I was down. I was out of work for a month. It was to a point where I didn't drive for an entire week. Like I couldn't, I was afraid to drive because I was just afraid of everything. Like I was so anxious, and I stayed in the house. I was still able, of course, to care for my kids, cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them. And they gave me so much love and, so much motivation to snap and get out of it. This fear that I have of everything. But, I eventually, returned back to work. And I'm not ashamed to talk about this because the stigma behind anxiety and just mental health, mental illness, especially in the Black community, it's sad because so many of us out here need help. And because we're afraid of what the next person's going to say, or we're afraid of what this person might do or how they might judge us, we don't get the help that we need. And things happen. You see things on TV. And I feel like in the news, the media, when people are like, not just because of anxiety, but people have mental illness. That's why these things are happening, and they're neglected. It's not looked at, So it's so important, but with not to get off topic, but anxiety, is very real. It can literally make you sick, like physically sick. I winded up having bad acid reflux. I've never had that. My esophagus was burned. I couldn't eat for a week. I lost weight. It was a lot that has been going on, and I just been getting through it. Breathing techniques. Box breathing, square breathing, deep breathing, it really works. Meditation helps a great deal. Going for a walk, things that I do. Like I do things that I like to do, and you must rest. because with me, I'm always on the go because I have my little ones and I have 3 kids, and I'm always doing this, doing that, bouncing around, and you need a break sometimes. Your body needs a break. So I start to listen to my body as well now. If I'm tired, I'm tired. I go and lay down. I do not try to fight it. I used to be that way because I hate being still because I'm always doing something, you know. So this has been a challenge, you know. And in school, once school starts back up again, it's like, you know, I'm going to have to be able to manage that because I was doing a lot during the summer. I did schooling, a full-time job, virtual learning, and my children, and I'm a single mother. So, you know, it can be done. You know, you just have to really put the work in. And that's what I did. You know, I put the work in. The breathing therapy. I have a whole host of friends that I talk to. I have friends in my circle that have anxiety, that have other things going on mentally, and they're able to walk me through things and help me. And I get through it. You know, without them, I don't know what I would do. But, you know, it's just a lot going on in the world out here, and I try not to let it get to me. You know, I just push forward day by day, and I try to show gratitude and think about the good things in life and the things that I am thankful for, because, you know, I'm thankful for so much. I'm so blessed. Although I don't have everything I want, I have what I need, and I'm protected and I'm safe, me and my children, and that's just, you know, how I get by with life. But you know, I try to stay away from the news because now, as you can see, it's like, this new variant is out. People who are not vaccinated are at risk. So it's just, you know, something to think about. You know, try to meditate, and if you can, and try to do your deep breathing, because that's what I'm going to do. But that's just an update. I will be back on here soon to talk about something else other than COVID. Everyone's tired of hearing it. So have a good day, queens, and remember, if I can do it, then you can do it too.